Good morning. Just kidding. I bet you guys thought my sound was broken again today. I wouldn't be surprised, you guys. Happy Saturday. I'm so excited to be here with you guys today. We're going to be working on our aura today. Big stuff. So we'll talk all about it. Can you guys see and hear me okay? Everything's good. Awesome, awesome. Wonderful. If you can find the chat, if you're close to your chat box, let me know if you know what an aura is or what your aura does. You can just drop a yes or a no, or you can maybe drop me a thought if you have any about auras. It's always an interesting topic of conversation because it means a lot of different things, or it kind of serves a lot of different purposes. And it's always just kind of an interesting topic to see what everyone's different interpretation is. And like anything else, it's always pretty much open for interpretation. So take what works for you and see what speaks to you today about auras. It's a really fun conversation. Some of an energy field around your body. Exactly. That's right, Megan. Remember how to pick taken in New York City. Yeah, it's really fun. You can actually, a good friend of mine actually does aura photos here and videos. So we'll talk about that. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. Your aura basically is the energy field that's around your body. It's your electromagnetic field, if you want to get sciencey about it. And as you guys may know, you're really speaking my language if you start mixing the science with a little bit of the mystic. That's kind of my jam. So, which it's really cool because there are so many things in this world that literally it's all connected. So you can basically, if you look hard enough, you can find a scientific explanation for practically anything mystical. I love it so much. And auras are definitely no different. So yes, it's your electromagnetic field or the energy field that is around your body. So on a really practical, tangible note, these things can be measured. They can actually be measured by the amount of energy that you're putting off, your frequency, in other words. And yes, there are certain devices that you can use to actually capture this on camera. So you can actually, they can assign a color to certain frequencies or certain levels of energy that are around the aura. And what's really cool is my friend who does it out here in LA, she actually has a video capability. And so she can actually take not only a snapshot and show you the actual color frequency of your aura, but when you actually turn it on video, you'll see the colors move as you kind of interact with it. So she'll have you do this little spill where you're like, well, I don't know, you can do whatever you want. It's kind of like if you were doing a boomerang or something where nobody really knows what to do, but you're supposed to like move and interact. It's kind of one of those things, and you'll see the color kind of move and shift. Now, what that really means to us walking around outside of like having a cool photo taken or whatever, your aura is the thing that really, it's essentially your projection, okay? It's almost like a little satellite dish, if you will. So if you guys remember satellite dishes like from the 80s, a satellite dish is something that picks up and receives signals from the station, whatever it is, like the TV station, if you will. I don't know the name for it, but that's what basically beams in the signal to your television. Does this make sense? So your aura is basically your projection. It's also something where if you've ever really like felt someone kind of walk into the room, that's because they have a strong aura. Sometimes that's something very good. If you've ever been around someone who's very radiant, that feels really good when they walk into a room. You may have been around someone where you just say, I don't know what it is about them, but I just like their energy. They just make me feel good when I'm around them. That's someone that has a very strong and clear aura. There's also the flip side where you've been around someone who is kind of like Sad Sally. Sorry, Sally, if you're taking this class. It's, Sad Susie or whoever that walks in the room and they kind of suck the energy out of the room. That's because they have some gunk in their aura. And it's something that, we hold this energetic frequency that we do walk around with. We very much walk around with it in our lives. You can feel it on the inside. And right now, I dare say, we all have a lot of work to do on our auras. Because why? Because we're all being exposed to a lot of junk, a lot of darkness. You know, even this week I felt really like in my physical body, I felt it really hard with all of the fires. And definitely we're not getting the worst of it where I live, you know, but a lot of people are in really scarier situations. But when you walk outside and the sky around you looks like doom, I had that experience this week where I really just felt like the impact of it hitting my body. And by all means, over the past 6 months, we've all had a lot of impact coming at us energetically. So a lot of the work that we do in embodiment class is really clearing the aura, clearing out the energetic field. A lot of Kundalini practices are specifically designed to clear the energetic field or to strengthen the aura. We're going to do one today that's literally called strengthening the aura. So there's a lot of things that can be done to really just kind of like sweep out, refresh that aura, so that what happens is you feel better on the inside. You kind of feel a little bit more grounded. You feel a little bit more like yourself, and you can really help to, it can really help to release a lot of kind of the weight of the world, you know. Definitely the tapping is another thing that's really powerful, because your aura does hold your sound current. So really, if you walk around talking about things that are stressing you out all day, that goes into your aura and it stays for a while. It has a tendency to linger. It's like this little dark cloud will kind of start to bubble up around you. And, you know, if that's something that you're constantly like firing into your aura, words of negativity, whether it be doubt or fear or whatever it feels like to you in the moment. And, you know, here's the thing, guys, it's okay to have those thoughts. It's okay to talk about things that are upsetting you, by all means, but it's really important to have some different energetic practices to let those things go. Clear them out, flush them out, versus letting them linger around you and stay. Because you can imagine after days and weeks and months of pumping all this negativity into your aura, or whether it's coming from your own mouth or listening to it on the TV, or perhaps listening to someone else in your life speaking things around you, the aura also serves as a filter. Okay, so a big, strong aura is something that works both ways. It's going to help to keep your energy in, but it's also going to kind of shake the haters off. Or like, it's going to be really like this protective little film or filter that you can flex around you that will help to keep you from feeling so sensitive. So definitely, if you consider yourself to be an empath to any degree, working on your aura is the thing that's going to help you feel safe and strong inside to still be yourself, and to still allow yourself to have those sensitivities that are so beautiful. Like sometimes if we're not in control of our aura, if we don't have those energetic practices that clear the aura, clear the energy field, that's when sometimes being an empath can feel really like you're under attack. But when you learn how to kind of like hold the reins to some of these things, it starts to be really fun. And that's been my experience, because then you can really, step into this role of a healer to some degree, whatever degree you choose to, accept that mission. And I'm totally going on a tangent here, but that's something that's really fun when you have those sensitivities and you can see what other people need from you, you can see what people want from you, and you can just really pick up on those energies, but also understand what's yours and what is not. Release what is yours and really charge yourself up. So hopefully that makes sense. So that's what we're going to be working on today, is really strengthening the aura. This came up in class yesterday. For those of you guys who are in boot camp, we were talking about this particular set, and I thought, well, I should just teach it. It's actually one of my favorite sets. It's one that I've done a lot, and I haven't done it in a while. It's going to be a little challenging for me because of my recent surgery, but we'll see how it goes. And as always, with anything in these practices, you can always adjust. You can always give it your best shot. And if you make it 30 seconds, awesome. It's going to do the thing for you. And you don't really know until you try. So I'm excited to try this set with you guys today. You're going to love it. And then, of course, we'll go through our tapping and our meditation at the end. But let's go ahead and get started by just clearing the space. So one of the things that's really great about the aura is that it is very malleable, if you will. So when we do things like light some Palo Santo or play some mantra or speak positive words, all of these things penetrate the aura. And they all do work to kind of charge you up, and you feel it. You know, you start to feel it. It really interacts a lot with your nervous system. So here's a little clearing if you need some. If you have something in your space that you would like to invite into your practice today, whether it's an essential oil or whatever it is that makes you feel good, feel free to grab it and clear your space. Really setting up your space to have a different experience, to be able to shift yourself today. Let's go ahead and bring the breath down into the body. So finding your comfortable seat and then finding a couple of deep breaths with me. You can take a hand to the belly, a hand to the heart, and really feel that belly expanding. Starting to just tune in, bringing your attention to the space that's around you. Feeling the air that's touching your skin. Noticing the temperature. Noticing any sounds or smells. And then just continuing to work your way inward. Checking in with your body as you continue to breathe deep into the belly, noticing if anything feels stuck or stagnant or heavy. And just allowing yourself to take up some space here. Giving yourself the next half hour to just be in your body, even if it feels uncomfortable. To just be in your emotions, to really just take note of your energy, whatever that holds for you today, just noticing here. And just getting curious about where it's possible for you to make a shift today. If you've been in a funk for the past 6 months, maybe today's the day where you can make a little crack in that shell. Just allowing yourself to go into that possibility today. Taking one more big round of breath. Exhale, let it go. Bringing the palms together, we'll go ahead and tune in using our sound current to really shake things up and feel a little vibration through the body and around the body. If this is your very first class, we're going to tune in with a Kundalini mantra. It's called the Adi mantra. And the words are Ong Namo Gurudev Namo, which loosely translates to the divine wisdom that lives inside of me. We're going to bellow it out 3 times. All you have to do is really sit up nice and tall and make a little sound. If you don't get the words perfectly fine, that's okay. Just make a little bit of noise from the pit of your belly, all the way up the spine, all the way out through the sinuses. See how loud you can actually project from the pit of your navel today. 3 times. Ong Namo Gurudev Namo. Starting with a big deep inhale. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. deep inhale. Hold it at the top. And exhale. Relaxing the breath, relaxing the belly, relaxing the hands down. You can start to feel it, right? When you start to tune into the aura, when you really start to pay attention to just your little cloud around you, you can feel that difference. And your sound is a really powerful way to start to clear it out. But we are going to work the physical body today a little bit more than what we typically do. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm excited to be moving to a new, bigger space in the next couple of weeks because I've been a little limited in this room. So bear with me. I'm going to try and position myself where you guys can see me, but we're going to come up to almost to a downward facing dog. So coming over onto the hands and the feet, pressing yourself up into a little bit of a triangle position. So we're not quite pushing the hips back all the way to a downward dog, but just kind of centered. And so once you find yourself there, just feeling nice and balanced, I'm going to scoot back a little bit more. We're not going to be here for very long. This is the most challenging part of our set today. So again, do what you can. I'm very much not supposed to be doing push-ups right now, so don't tell anyone. But I think we're going to be okay. We're going to do 1 minute on each side. That's all. So literally, if you just do like 2 little mini push-ups, it counts in my book, okay? So what we're going to do is find your balance here, and we're going to lift the right leg as high as you can, and we're just going to do little micro tiny push-ups. So I'm just bending my elbows out. You can see, just like that. I'm already starting the clock. Okay, so we're lifting the right leg, trying to get as long as you can. Breathing deep here, going into this, just giving it your best shot for another 42 seconds. Little tiny micro bends in the elbow, pressing down through the fingertips here. And just feeling your body waking up. We're over halfway done. Keep lifting the leg higher. Good, and drop the right leg. Come on down to the knees. Take a little break. You can shake the arms out if that feels good. And then we're going to do the exact same thing with the left leg lifted. You guys are doing great. I know it. So go ahead and come on back up. Same thing here. So we're finding a triangle. So you're not pushing the hips back. Your hips are just kind of centered. So your weight should be really even between the feet and the hands. And then we're going to lift the left leg as high as you comfortably can. Keep it lifted. And micro push-ups. Just barely bending those elbows down a little inch at a time. Breathe through it. Just see what you can do today. Lifting the left foot higher. Feeling your body lengthening in both directions. Just about 20 more seconds here. You got it. And drop the left foot. Come on down to the knees. We did it. And slowly start to make your way back to your comfortable seat. Now, we're going to take the left hand and then we'll take the right hand to mirror. So your right palm is facing towards the right side of your room. So just like that. And then we're going to sweep the right hand under. Grab the left hand like that, and then lock the thumbs. Let's go through that one more time. Left hand goes straight out. Right hand goes out the same direction. So both of your palms are facing towards the right. And then swing the right hand under the left. Grab onto the palm. Wrap the hands around and lock the thumb down. So it's this really funny little arm lock. And then all we're going to do with that, sitting up nice and tall, we're going to inhale up, exhale down. So big, big, big deep breaths in and out of the nose, keeping the body nice and relaxed. So I'm not holding any tension through the arms or through the shoulders or anywhere. Just focusing on opening up through the shoulders. So letting the breath get so heavy, as if you're clearing that aura right in front of you, just as if you had a big knife in your hands, you were slashing through anything that's been feeling stuck or claustrophobic. One more minute here. Keep sitting up nice and tall. And you can go at your own pace here. You don't have to match my pace. You can go as slow as you want to go here. Keeping your elbows straight, the best that you can. Just about 20 more seconds to go here. Good, now inhale up, hold it at the top, little stretch, and exhale, let it go, sweep the arms, good job. One more part in this set. So this one, we're just going to sweep the arms. So make sure that you're not going to knock anything over behind you. The palms are open. And all we're doing is just swinging the arms back behind you and then up to in front of you. So it's going to be inhale back, exhale forward. So it's... And the hands come up almost as if you were going to clap, but keep them a few inches apart. So inhale back, exhale forward. Should feel this really opening up the chest, opening up through the front of the shoulders. It should feel really good. And the same thing here, you can go slow if you want to go slow, take your time. You're literally sweeping out the aura here, stirring up anything that's been lingering. Heavy, heavy, heavy breath here, really firing up through the body. One more minute to go here. See if you can turn the breath up even more powerful than it was before. You're still sitting up nice and tall, keeping the body nice and easy. So letting go through the stomach, letting go of any tension through the body, and just sweeping it out here. Last 30 seconds or so. Putting a little energy through the fingertips, so stretching the fingertips out straight. Really feeling it sweeping through that electromagnetic field. Good, inhale, deep stretch back. Exhale, let it go. You can shake the arms out if you need to. Wiggle the spine if you need to. Feeling the body waking up, feeling the body clearing out. And we're going to do one more with the arms. This is a Jupiter meditation. And Jupiter, actually, I learned this morning, Jupiter is just out of retrograde today. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion and prosperity. So I'm excited to see what happens today. Yes. So we're going to use our Jupiter finger. Your pointer finger is what we call our Jupiter finger. And this one's quite simple. All you have to do is touch the fingertips together up above the head. So I know the angle, again, tiny room. I'm not straight up over my head. I'm out in front just a little bit, wherever it's comfortable for your shoulders to land. So bring the fingertips to touch. That's the only thing touching. The thumbs are on top of the middle finger, holding everything else down. So just like a little fist. Bring the fingertips to touch, and then you want to bring those fingertips down, touch the floor beside you. And then we're going to go up and down just like that. So you can really start to tune into this Jupiter energy, if you will. And then we'll find the rhythm here with this mantra. So it moves kind of quickly. We're not going to be here all day, I promise. So just keep up. You don't have to chant along, but you can close your eyes and really just feel your aura, just as if you were charging it up right now with your fingertips with this Jupiter energy. So the teaching is about today that this Jupiter retrograde has been going on for almost the past 6 months. So whatever you've been working on for the past 6 months is about to catch some wind in your sails. If you've been feeling like things were moving slowly, here's where we start to make some ground. So just sit up tall. If your fingertips have a hard time finding each other, you can feel it, right? If your fingertips have a hard time finding each other, just concentrate. So when you have a big, strong, clear aura, it works like a magnet for whatever you want. So just like that satellite dish, whatever in the universe that you are seeking, that you desire, that you're working towards, when you start to clear the aura and polish it out, it's like you're beaming up this satellite signal that you're ready, that you're here, willing and able. And the more that you can clear the aura, the more that you can strengthen it, the more that your satellite dish sends a stronger signal. So it makes life really interesting with a strong aura. There's an ease to it, and that's very much a Jupiter energy. Jupiter's a big teacher energy, and it's the kind of teacher that wants everything to be easy for you. All of the luck and prosperity and abundance in the world can come into you when your aura is ready for it. So if your arms start to shake, if your brain starts to tell you that it's time to stop, you just tell your brain that you got this for another 45 seconds. Stay with me. See if you can beam it out even further. Good. Inhale, touch them together. Hold it at the top and beam it. Exhale. Good job. Let's do a little tapping, shall we? If you could still lift your arms, let's really seal the deal. If you're new to tapping, the number one rule is to just let yourself get uncomfortable with whatever comes up for you. Noticing what's in the body, what's leaving the body right now. Celebrating whatever's leaving and clearing out of the body. We'll start tapping in the very top of the head. I know it burns a little. My shoulders are like, hello, good morning. Let's take one clearing breath. Exhale, sigh it out big. Good. And you'll start to repeat after me. I'm ready to let go of what's been holding me down. Let's move to the center of the brow. I've been carrying this weight around for long enough. Feeling the weight right here. Acknowledging the weight of everything that you've been carrying around, letting it bubble up right now. Taking a big clearing breath. Exhale, let it out. Outside of the brow. I've been so caught up, worried about all the things that I can't solve. Under the eyes. Doing everything for other people. More than I ever do for myself. Good, breathing into it. Good. Under the nose. And especially this year, I have been surrounded by so much darkness and so much struggle that it's hard for me to see how I'll ever make it through. Good, breathing into it there. Good, moving on to the chin. It's time for me to remember that I get to choose how I carry myself. I get to choose where I fix my mind. Good, breathing into that one. Moving on to the collarbone. I get to choose what I'm allowing to come into my life. I get to choose what gets to stay. Good, one more breath there. Moving on to the sternum, softening into the heart right now. I'm ready to reset. I don't have to absorb everything around me. I don't have to solve everything. And I don't have to carry the weight of the world. It's safe for me to let it go now. Good, big, huge breath in right there. Feeling it leaving you now. Moving underneath the arm. I'm ready to release all this darkness and return to the light. I can be a light for those around me. And I can be a light for the rest of the world. Good, moving under the very bottom rib. I'm ready to release all that's not mine. Because I'm allowed to be happy. I'm allowed to find peace. I'm allowed to have fun. Even if these times are wild. Good, top of the head. Even when there's so much unknown. Even when there's so much struggle. I can choose to feel strong. I can choose to feel safe. And I can choose to celebrate the silver linings. I can find moments of joy. Good, breathing into that, just trying it on, seeing how it feels in your body. Good, front of the brow. So I'm ready to let go of all of the fear. I'm ready to let go of all of the heartache outside of the brow. I'm ready to let go of all of the hopelessness. I'm done with it all. I choose to let it all go. Big, huge clearing breath in. Feeling it leaving your body now. Moving underneath the eyes. I'm ready to return to me. I'm ready to return to peace. I'm ready to return to joy. I'm ready to find myself again. Good, breathing into that, letting those words sink in. Good, moving underneath the nose. I call back all of my essence. I call back all of my energy. Feeling it coming in now, moving onto the chin. I can feel myself getting stronger. I can feel myself getting brighter. And breathing into that. Letting yourself notice the difference here. Feeling the shift in your body as it really starts to settle in. Moving on to the collarbone. I am so grateful for this energy. I am so grateful for the power to reset myself anytime that I choose. Good, breathing that power in, moving right onto the sternum. Feeling into each of these words now as we call it out. I am so radiant. I am so magnetic. I am so clear. I am so strong. Call it out, feeling it. Moving underneath the arm. I am full of joy. I am full of peace. I am full of inspiration. I just had to clear the clouds. Good. Onto the bottom rib. I need to be seen. The world needs me to shine. And I feel better when I tap in to my own truth and my pure essence. So I call it all back to me now. I call back all of my energy. And I call back all of my essence. Good. Taking one more big, giant, deep breath in. Filling all the way up to the top. Relaxing the hands. Holding the breath at the top. Sipping a little more. Hold it. Feeling it all coming back to you now. Exhale, relax the breath. Relax the body. Keeping your eyes closed. And rolling your eyes all the way up to the top of your head, just as if you could look through the crown of your own head. Tuning into that field of energy around you, feeling the shift already. Noticing how big it is, just as if it were a beautiful bubble around you. Feeling all of the energy inside. Relaxing the eyes now and just unplugging from any single little muscle or nerve that feels like it's still holding on. Letting your body sink heavy into the space beneath you. Feeling totally supported by whatever is beneath you. And bringing all of your attention, all of your focus into the aura now. Noticing the color that's there. Noticing if there's a fragrance that's there. Feeling into your own true essence. Scanning around you now for anything that feels like it doesn't belong, anything that feels heavy or dark. And just as if you could beam it full of lead, making it so heavy that it falls to the bottom, crumbling when it hits the ground, falling completely out of the aura beneath you. Keep scanning for anything that feels heavy, anything holding you down at all. And just as if you could zap it out, letting it become so heavy that it just falls out so easily. Allowing this beautiful bubble to get even bigger and to help you to feel even lighter, letting you get so light now that you just feel like you're floating up above the ground. Noticing as the color shifts, as you get lighter. Letting yourself absorb this beautiful energy as it lifts you higher. Taking your time here to further release anything holding you down. And just breathing in as this beautiful aura expands even further around you. Lifting you up higher. Taking you up so high into the air now. You can look down and see your home from up above. Letting this bubble transport you to anywhere that you'd like to go. Taking you right now directly to your favorite place. Or perhaps to an imaginary place that's there just for you. Landing gently there in this safe space. Feeling your aura expand even more as it lands on this sacred ground. Magnetizing this energy into your body now. Letting this energy recharge anything within you or around you. Anything at all that needs it now. And feeling that aura getting stronger now, just as if you just added another 10 layers to the perimeter. Now starting to pull the edge of the aura in closer to your body. concentrating that energy inside of you as you pull it back in close to your body, surrounding you like a second skin. Feeling the power within you now. And recognizing that you are in control of this aura. You are in control of how powerful it is and how expansive it is. And knowing that it's there for you anytime that you need it to clear the way or for protection. You get to choose when and how to use it because it belongs to you. Noticing if there's a difference in color as you bring it close, close, close to your body, breathing it in, feeling it concentrated now. Bringing your attention back into the body now. Bringing your attention back into the breath. Noticing where you may have just a bit more space or a lightness about you. Bringing your awareness to the space that's just around your body, feeling the air touching your skin. Noticing what feels different or more clear. Noticing anything at all that feels better. Coming all the way back into your body now, coming back, blinking the eyes open. Just taking a moment to be in your body, noticing what feels different or better, and taking a moment to ask yourself here, what do I need today? Now that I feel recharged, now that I feel refreshed, what's available for me today? Perhaps there's something that you've needed to do or wanted to do that you just haven't had the energy for, and perhaps you can catch the wave today. I hope you guys feel so good. I feel like I've either just had a nap or I need one. I'm not sure. I'll report back. Thank you guys so much for coming to practice today. I hope you have an incredible rest of your weekend. May the long-time sun shine upon you, all love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Sat Nam. We're going to stick around for a picture. Also, oh, PSA. I'm moving my classes. So if you've noticed on the calendar, I've been moving around a little bit with some different tech stuff that I've been experimenting with. So stay tuned. Catch me on Instagram for next week's class. We will be having class next week, but I'll put the link up sometime in the next couple of days, and I would love to see you there. Thank you guys so much.